Hey YouTube, so it's been probably over more than a year since I came with like a real video. Um a lot has changed since I did any real videos. Let's see, I have graduated from Prairie View A&M University with a Master's of Education. I moved back to Chicago for a few months, moved back to Houston, got engaged at the beginning of this year, started working in education. So a lot of things have really taken off for me in a sense. But strangely enough, I have a feeling like I have lost myself. Um, just a feeling like I'm not living up to the potential of what God created inside of me. Um, like I'm not using the gifts that He gave me. Um, I feel like I'm a very creative person. I feel like I have a lot of talent um, that I should share with other people. But for some reason, I suffer from something that a lot of people suffer from. And it's called fear. Um, I'm very fearful of what um, how the world would perceive me um, if I were to chase down my dreams or hunt down my dreams, as I once told my coworkers. I definitely believe that dreams are more so goals are for you to hunt down, because if you're just chasing them, it's a lot of things in life that we chase and we'll never be able to catch it. But if you come up with a strategic plan to hunt them down and to capture those goals and those dreams for your keep, I definitely think that that is something that is a feasible idea. And that's something that I want to do going forward. So I started on this journey recently. Last week, I was really honest with myself, and I really just said, you know what, Nolita, you have so much to be thankful for. But the things inside of you that you want to do, you need to make sure that you try to your best ability to make those things happen for you. Um, so what I did, I was sitting at my desk one day, and I remember I was watching one of Oprah's live classes, and one of the speakers on there, he said there are 3 steps to um, receiving what you want. He said step 1 is to ask for what you want. And then step 2 is to receive the answer. So step 2 is to be open to receiving the answer. And then step 3 is you actually receiving what you've put out there, what you've prayed to God about, what you have confided in your friends, what you have confided in your family, and what you have just confessed to yourself. And just that you've pleaded with God for the things that you feel that you deserve, and the things that you want to make you happy and a better person. So that's what I did. I wrote down some things that I want to happen within the next year. And I think that I'm on a good path, because I'm back in front of you guys. I'm talking to you. I've missed doing this. It was a point in my life where, at one point I didn't have a job when I first moved to Houston. I was doing some freelance work, taking pictures at Houston clubs and promoting and trying to help somebody promote. And then I got a job, and I was working at a wig store, and I was managing, doing great there, and I wasn't happy there. I felt like I just needed more. And I didn't have a job again. And then I got hired at a basketball arena here. and I started school. But in the midst of all of that, what really kept me sane, what really kept me sharp and feeding me was doing my YouTube videos. And that is something that I have truly let go. And I definitely feel like it's my time to reclaim it and just really get back on my grind and really just get back to doing something that is totally for me, and not always about everyone else. Like, everyone needs to have that one thing that is for you. I mean, solely for you. Some people, it's going to the gym. Some people, it is just alone time. And one thing that is somewhat for me is doing my makeup in the morning. That's something that's for me. Or riding to work. In complete silence sometimes. Just preparing myself mentally, or just listening to my music just so I can get in the groove and in the mood to be ready for the day and everything that I may have to encounter. That's something that's for me. And making videos is something that's for me. I mean, this is what I studied in undergrad, and I really, really loved my program at Southern University. Just the passion that I have for it, then I really, really want to get that back, or rediscover it, because it hasn't gone anywhere. I think about it often because I work in education, and every day I work with students who are brave enough to take that first step to really go to school for a creative major. And I look at them and I'm like, I should be doing something creative. I feel that I don't want to be one of those people where I'm reminiscing about the glory days. Like, I want to live out what I'm meant to do. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this so that I can utilize the talents that God has given me, and so that I could just make myself proud. That's really what it's about. So what I did, first steps again, was ask, wait for the answer, and 3 is to prepare myself to receive it. So I'm just asking God to just clear out anything in my life that may block me from getting back onto the path that, He has designated for me. Because often, we do things that may send us in a different direction. And I believe that God lets us go those directions so that we can learn lessons when we, go left when He tells us to go right. So, and that really teaches us that we need to have stronger faith, to trust in Him, and to not need something visually to be able to follow His direction. So that's something that I'm working on, but I really am looking forward to coming up with some different video ideas and just talking to you guys and just getting your feedback, because this is something that I really love to do. So I'm back. Now, I don't know if I'll be doing something every week. Hopefully I will. Maybe bi-weekly. So the voice is back. As you see, different hair color from a year ago. So yeah, I'm back. Hi.